So when Tapadi and Barisambesa and Frujon, so they talk say this, so according to them, they talk say this, so Britain no be get sovereignty over the former British Southern Cameroon. Why did they even call it British Southern Cameroon? When I remember, say, most often people did just try to call them Southern Cameroons. The title for that territory was actually British Southern Cameroons. Why was there a British in front of that Southern Cameroons? Now, it tells me, say, fundamentally, the people did not first even know the meaning of the word sovereignty. So make we do small Google exercise. This is what Google says. Sovereignty means supreme power or authority. In this case, for example, the supreme power or the authority of a state to govern itself or another state. So the power to govern yourself or to govern another state. We mean say yes, you get national sovereignty for govern yourself, and you get sovereignty to govern another state or another territory. You get the sovereignty of a different territory where you not be a part of that territory. You take the sovereignty of that territory by force. And that's why people go to war. Okay? You take the territory, the sovereignty of that territory by force. When the Europeans, they be enter for Africa, can't take our sovereignty, they be taken by force. When the Germans, they be enter for Cameroon, they be colonize that country by force. They seize away our supreme power, the supreme authority where our chiefs, our traditional rulers, they get them for govern themselves, for make their own laws, and for enforce the law the way they see fit, for live by their own laws. They no be get choice. When the Germans, they be enter with guns, colonize that territory, force them. They do public flogging. They thief raw materials them. They do slave trade. They do all of those things them. By the barrel of the gun, the power of the gun. They take away the sovereignty now by power. It means that territory, that people them, they never get the supreme power or the authority for govern themselves. So they don't get the sovereignty. The Germans, they seize them. So now, we get now a situation where it happened. World War I. The Germans, they be defeated. So now the British and the French, they seize control of that territory. Because they were people, they not get sovereignty, they not get the supreme power or the authority. They not be there time where the British and the French, they be decide for divide German Cameroon. We were not there. No African person not be there for them at the Treaty of Versailles for France. No African man not be there for them. They divide the African continent among themselves. They divide German Cameroon. Britain decide which territory where they go take them. France decide which territory where they go take them. Our people were not there. We had no say. We had no part in the agreements where it be between France and Britain. So you see and say then now, so that sovereignty now it be transferred from Germany to France and to Britain without our say so, because we were a colonized people. So they had the sovereignty. We had no choice, because that supreme power or authority was taken away from our people with the guns that the Europeans came with. World War I, they came with guns to kick away Germany. And for that Treaty of Versailles, where it happened now for 1919, okay, when I go read our history, the Treaty of Versailles, after the end of World War I, the treaty happened for 1919. Germany signed on that document for transfer the sovereignty for that territory to France, for French Cameroon, and then transfer the sovereignty for that other territory to Britain, for British Cameroons. That's how the sovereignty was transferred, by the power of the gun, because the British defeat them over that territory. They seize the sovereignty now with power. Okay? Now, they form what they call and say the League of Nations, and then after World War II happened, 1945 can pass. By now 1946, we'll get now. By that time now, 1946, we don't get now what they call and say the UN, the United Nations. Now for them now with the United Nations now, because at that time the League of Nations, if you get what they call and say the League of Nations mandate, Britain if you get given the power by the power of the League of Nations mandate for control that territory. While with France, if you get the power by the League of Nations mandate for control French Cameroon. Now when they don't change them now for 1946 to the United Nations now, they change them to where they call them say trusteeship agreement. Okay, that territory became a trusteeship administered by the British. And in subsequent presentations, them I will bring una the actual trusteeship agreement. Make una read them, una examine them because it is our history. I don't show una the link. Whosoever una fit go download these documents. Them. The actual trusteeship agreement. Now the link that for una for go download them. The actual union treaty. Now the link. Now the link that on the bottom, the second link. Go for that link. Type them for your web browser. Download the document. Read them for yourself. Examine it, understand. When these kind of people they call themselves lawyers, they just can't really talk. When I think say this one because they go big book. You too, you don't go book for read and write. The United Nations documents they be written in a way a 10-year-old if you read them, you understand them. They use now basic English. They use short paragraphs, short sentences for get straight to the point. For make it not be ambiguous. Ambiguous means that so maybe if it be confusing. No, it not be confusing. They make them for the way it be simple for any 10-year-old for you read them, you understand which way they talk them. Go and examine the documents for yourself. I will read them for one now. I will read the resolution 1608. I will read the actual agreement, the trusteeship agreement itself for una. I will read the United Nations what under Article 76B for the United Nations Charter. All of those things they relate to the future of that British Southern Cameroon's territory. So Britain, it behold the sovereignty, the supreme power and authority over that territory. And then when you get that supreme power and authority, you feel delegate some of that authority. For example, when we create mobile wing police for Southern Cameroon, now the British government decide for create the mobile wing police. Not be now the people there for the British Southern Cameroon they decide because they may get that supreme power or authority. Now the British they decide for delegation small power, give the what they call and say the locals or the indigenous population for that territory say, okay, we will make laws for that territory for una. Now when they decide the law, then now una get the responsibility now for enforce these laws. Then now Britain it will send a governor for go govern that territory because now them hold the sovereignty. It be simple, my country people them. So make we understand the fundamental basics. I hope so I don't answer that question for now. The question of sovereignty. And now why that way? If you follow, like I talk, if you look at the actual union treaty, if you look at the actual trusteeship agreement, you will see I'm the right hand for day. Say the trusteeship agreement, it don't transfer sovereignty. They don't talk in those words, but any international interpretation, it no. So now wait that way they talk and say the British they get the sovereignty. For example, I don't give an example for 1919. For 1919, the Versailles, the Treaty of Versailles for France, where the British they signed with the French, was any person, I mean the British, the French, and the Germans, they go for Europe, they signed a treaty about the former Southern Cameroons or about German Cameroon for divided territory. When I name me one person where be come from Cameroon, for German Cameroon, one black African person will be there for that treaty, the Treaty of Versailles or the conference where they be holding for 1919 for decide how to divide that territory. When I name me one black African person will be there for day, where we decide say no, make we divide and pass so, make that side for Matazen or that side for our Wing Santa, make it then inside, make then for part of British Southern Cameroon, and that side for Ndop, for Ngoketunja, Mbabalang, make it then for Southern Cameroon, British control them, and then that side across for Mbangante, or Bangolan, or whatever for inside West region, make that side going for French Cameroon. Now which Cameroonian it be there for day? No one, because we be lack the supreme power or authority over our own territory. We no be get them. Now different people they be get them. So those people they because you don't decide. Because the treaty where they be signed up for 1919 for France, between the French, the British and the Germans, It not be get no African person for day, but it be about the African country called Cameroon, the German Cameroon. It be about we, but we'll not be there for the table because we not be get sovereignty, the power for control our own territory, for govern ourselves, for decide whether we want to belong under the British or under the French. We no be get no power for decide. Now for tell when I say they be get the sovereignty over that territory. It's as simple as that. And according to Wuna own interpretation, Wuna don't talk today so the people them for the former British Southern Cameroons, they be decide for get clean independence, but they be forced with the two alternatives. How is it possible? Say they be forced if that territory be get supreme power and authority for govern themselves, then why was it possible? Say someone else it can't force them with the two alternatives. Una big lawyers una answer that question. For help una way una the listen and una the watch una countryman answer them for una. The reason why our ancestors, Jongo Foncha, Endele, Muna, all of them, they no be get choice. They be forced them with the two alternatives. Now because they no be get the supreme power and authority for govern themselves. That supreme power and authority it will be held by the British, given to them through the trusteeship agreement. The British held the sovereignty. The British held the supreme power and authority for govern that territory. Now why that way the British, through the United Nations, it be forced those people them, even against their own will, it be forced them for get independence by joining Nigeria or by joining Cameroon. They had no choice because they were a colonized people. They were a people without their own independence and without their own sovereignty. That is the reason why. My country people them.
Shinarambo na the same thing. Then use it say me must make that video. You know about surrender. If you be not surrender on Ambazonia and Clovism.
My country people, when I hear Ambazonia terrorist frustration, and then I go talk later. When I listen.
No pity, brother. Shinarambo. Where he be a very good friend of mine. I'll even publish some of the audio the way we are able to chat, in music the way we send for me, and all those stuff them. Shinarambo, when a no pity, brother, no be fighter. I will also take this time to talk also about no pity, brother, Shinarambo, where he be a very good friend of mine. I'll even publish some of the audio the way we are able to chat, in music the way we send for me, and all those stuff them. Shinarambo, when a no pity, brother, no be fighter. Would I use it? Me personally, would I say he go collect explosive them for inside Oko, bring them for inside Bui. No be one time, no be two times. So when a person will know it very well. Now the extent that way don't fight the war, no be soldier way don't carry gun go fight. He don't train when we be do a commando training for inside Bui. So he don't get training as Ambazonia soldier, but no be soldier way the fight war. Ye too in over surrender for La Republic. As I be tell now, no pity, they be catch 12 members for a family. Lock them for La Republic for pressurize this, say make it throw a gun or make it put propaganda say Iran throw a gun. So that Cameroon go publish that information. It go help Cameroon with their internal politics. Media population then believe say they will win this war. So no pity is alive. He's 100% alive. I've confirmed his status. That one is a confirmed case. Shinarambo na the same thing. Then use it say me must make that video. You know about surrender. If you be not surrender on Ambazonia and Clovism. But I want to tell Nasarambo and know the facts which way to go on. Now so Shinarambo no ba surrender. Le unavaransi and that Clovism, unavasi the work to do their propaganda, then just foresee.
So the first thing where you go ask yourself now say, why these Amba fools that they tell these stupid lies? Lies the way they be very easy for disprove them. They talk say they don't kill Governor for Bamenda. They talk say they don't kill Paul Biya. They talk say they don't kill Shinarambo. But it be so easy because the day where any of those people do a live appearance, It disproved their lies. So the question is, why do they lie? The answer is simple. Because the truth is their real enemy. Because once the Anglophone population, they understand the truth and the reality of what they go on, they will lose all the small leverage where they get them. They need and they desperately depend on those lies for continue for the manipulate people, for spread fake news propaganda, for bamboozle people, for believe in this illusion. Say Ambazonia, they need those lies. For as soon as any person realize the truth, they abandon that nonsense. Say Ambazonia. Now, why that way? The first thing where they must always do now for result to lying. If we now go for social media today, when I go see they don't propose them all over the place. How they don't kill Shinarambo, they talk say, oh, Shinarambo be surrender, go DDR, and then they kill it, they don't kill it. It is so simple. Shinarambo will come live on video, and then what are they going to say next? Nothing. But for those few days when they tell that lie, they get the ability for fools on picking way. Maybe it be one for surrender, that picking a good think twice against surrendering. That is the game. That's why they say those things. That's why they spread those lies. They know say not lies. They know say it will be disproved, but they no get choice. They must say it because they no get an alternative. Now only lie and manipulation they depend on. So towards the end of this video, I go broadcast for una my conversation with Joel and Shinarambo yesterday, the 7th of July 2023. We don't already schedule a live broadcast, and in the camp, it is in the planning. The date and the time is yet to be confirmed, but the live broadcast in the camp. So another point where I want make una understand now, wait this way, I don't talk all the time, una need ever agree, understand. The Cameroon government does not fight Ambazonia terrorism, be it in the communication sphere or even on the ground with the military. The Cameroon government doesn't have time. They have more important things to do. As a matter of fact, this fight now, me and you with the black legs to fight them. Well, okay, when I see these fools, they cry because they know the impact of what Shinarambo, the activism, if he achieve them. But who in the Cameroon government is using that? No one. If no be na me, and this one na me, an individual, personally, na my effort. When I see the communication where we don't put them on the ground since 2018, where it don't turn the tide against Ambazonia terrorism, it don't sensitize all these Anglophones them, it don't make them this begin to surrender, it don't make them they no feel raise money, it don't make them they no feel recruit any more gullible Anglophone youth, put them for ground or put them for bush with guns. Now because of the work where me and you don't achieve them, not the Cameroon government, I swear to God. Because the Cameroon government authorities and the military, they get the powers, the finances and everything for launch a formidable communication campaign against the Ambazonia terrorism, but they choose not to. Me, I don't sit and I talk to people, them strategies, the way we fit do communication and all of these things. I'm like, wait, where would they do it for country people platform is what it should be, a government agency doing it. MEMC RTV there for they still work at the right or non-gunmen and Ambazonia separatists. They still work at right time for 2022. They're still doing that. So the Cameroon government don't get interest for fight against Ambazonia terrorism. I don't know why. I they still try to find out. I they use my own small connection for try to put pressure, for try to make the drum, but they don't do it. Okay, look at as themselves did they talk. Shinarambo don't there for DDR Center now. It don't pass 1 month. What have they done? Yes, they don't do some underground work, yes, but the work where Shinarambo, the impact where if it create up on social media for communication is more powerful than even killing the Amba boys on the ground. It is more powerful. But no one sees that in Cameroon. I don't try my best to convince them. No, they don't see it. They don't see them the importance in communication. But communication is everything. It is literally everything. So when I see the small impact where we create them, which is massive, not even small impact, massive impact where we create them against Ambazonia terrorism with the social media communication and strategies from Oka Nasri Clovis, Beltus, Joel, and where we do them on social media and personal individual efforts. Individual. And why that way I don't tell people like Beltus Clovis, I explain that for them, say, no, they do this thing because say you think say they work for Cameroon government. No, it is nothing to do with Cameroon government. Left for Cameroon government when I was still there for Bush. Because in that the small communication where we don't put them out there, we don't sensitize una for even drop una guns them, and when our own sensitization when we don't bring them in, it don't force and make other people and too for drop their own guns them, and they don't even put pressure for Cameroon military for enter for bush for go kill the other one the way they don't kill them, because kumkumization, sensitization, and disarmament they go hand in hand. But that part for communication, the Cameroon government don't totally abandon them. They don't get them time or interest. Okay, I don't live in Arambo for 1 month, nothing. The same thing, Kawa Yannick every day in the hands of the military. For more than 6 months, they no use it for nothing. Now one military guy, if he contact me, it tells a countryman, will get this ex-combatant we there for here. It get a lot of information, it get a lot of intelligence, it get a lot of things the way we feel use them. But no man, no get time. The military commander, they don't get them time. They just do their own thing. They don't first even care say day for day. But in know who's how the Amba the day, in know their camps, in know their movements, in know who's how they go chop for Nigeria, who's how they buy guns. It get all this information, but the Cameroon government is not fighting Ambazonia terrorism. They are not. No man, even some person they say they are fighting Ambazonia terrorism, a lie, big fat lie. They are not. And they still work out for find out why. They are not fighting Ambazonia terrorism. I understand the capability for military. I understand the capability financially. I understand the capability. But Cameroon government, a government where it prefer for carry 120 million francs, go for Nigeria, go bribe scam and Congo and Nambere and whatnot. Now all that way they fit do them. And then you get some people the way they amongst the way now their chop farm, they will use that deal now for make their money, personal money, yes. But for say they actually put a system in place to actually achieve concrete results, like what they will do them, they will never do it. I don't understand why. I don't understand me the system. So when I don't see them now, when I go hear my conversation with Joel yesterday, my conversation with Shina Rambo, I did pay from my own pocket for Joel for travel, stay for hotel, and then get a live broadcast with Shina Rambo. Because Shina Rambo no fit travel, he no get ID card. Because of Ambazonia terrorism, they be burn their documents them or whatever happened. He no get ID card, he no fit travel. So I've even want for pay for your transport, make it go Yaoundé, go do the live broadcast today, but he cannot travel. So now Joel get to pay from my pocket for Joel for travel from Yaoundé, go for Bamenda, sleep a few days there, do the live broadcast with you, and then now travel back to Yaoundé. This is what we do in the background. And then when I just see the results that they come out, when I just hear 13 they don't come out from Dian, 8 they don't come out from Menchum, 2 they don't come out from Mezam, Pekin they drop, they surrender, they go DDR, and a lot of things are happening. Amba fools and Amba terrorists on Facebook, they cry every day because of the destruction where we cause them for them. They talk say Cameroon government. No, it is the effort of individual patriotic Cameroonians. And why that way we call on all una for put una resources, for put una effort and time together, make we fight Ambazonia terrorism. Because I don't tell una, if they rely now only on the Cameroon government, they are too busy. They have bigger fish to fry. They are too busy on more important things then. And they are too busy doing other things the way they be more important than for some shit no white blacks for the community. But for me and you, where we come out from that Anglophone zone, those shit no white blacks, where they work at a smoke banger, they block road for go for Bamising or block road for Sabga Hill or all those kind of things them, they cause untold suffering for our people them. So we get the responsibility, the primary responsibility for take the bull by the horn, for fight Ambazonia terrorism ourselves, not for rely on the Cameroon government. I'll give you an example. Shina Rambo don't they in their hands for a month and a bit. The day where Shina Rambo surrender, me I contact Shina Rambo, say make we start the social media activism now. Now the Cameroon military, they deny, they hold me back. They say, oh, we get to do this, and no fine, make we go public there. Now in that, Shina Rambo just don't for this so. The impact, wait for don't create time for more than 1 month today, nothing has been achieved. Instead, the Amba terrorists now they can't use the facts they be silent for kind of spread this kind of lies and stupidity. The work at talk say they don't kill you in a desperate and failed attempt for fool the few ones them where they forfeit surrender, follow Shina Rambo example, they fool them, make they shit on for bush. The Amba terrorists, they go tell all kind of lies, including for lies say no pity still their life. Like they claim say we don't kill Shina Rambo, right? We go bring Shina Rambo, make a live video, simple, proof of life. Now the easiest thing we do them. Now we don't tell them, say we don't kill no pity, show them plus picture, but they deny, say no pity. They want to insist, say no pity, they're alive, but they no fit produce even audio. The reason why they insist and they tell these lies now because of the impact where killing these terrorists, it will get them, it they demoralize them, and it make them the few ones where they remain for bush, they surrender. Now why that way they cling on to that lie? Now we would change Cameroon government policy. Say may they kill the Amba terrorists, they display the dead body for public. Me personally as an individual, because we don't show them. Say when we kill the Amba terrorists, we display the dead body, it demoralize the Amba terrorists, sensitize our population, and make them they understand say the people they die every day. The few ones where they sit there for bush now, they drop their guns, they surrender. It is a win-win situation. For 2018, the Cameroon military was not doing that. As a matter of fact, Cameroon generals for Cameroon be called me for London for threatening me, say make me another display the dead body for Amba for social media where they kill him. I tell you say I go better go prison than for stop because me I know the impact of which way they cause them. Me as an individual, finally, we change that policy. Now, military they kill them, display the dead body. If they be kill no pity like that to display the dead body, like how they be do them, they don't forget no way for lie about this one. If the Amba terrorists they be get opportunity or a way for lie, say they never kill Oliver Lekiaka, they for lie. But now because they will kill the shit no white last, even when the body be don't the smell, we carry am go display am for Kumba. We force international and public attention on the issue. Now, why that way they know the lie about Oliver Lekiaka today? My country people, them, when I understand once more, Cameroon government know they fight Ambazonia terrorism. Now, me and you, they fight Ambazonia terrorism. And we will continue, whether Cameroon government can join we or not, whether the camp can support we or not, we will continue for march fire, for they do our best. Because at the end of the day, Amba terrorists, they attack now we. They no attack Cameroon government. They know who's our divisional officers, the SDOs, the Janamari, the military, they never ever attack those positions them. They can't attack na me and you, ordinary civilians them. They block road for go for Bamesing from Koketunja, no be na for military. Military they pass. They block road for go for Momo from Bengui. No be na for military because military they still pass that road. They block that road now for you, the ordinary civilian. So it be incumbent upon me and you, we, Ngoketunja people them, Momo people them, Lebiale people them, Nsot people them. Now our responsibility for destroy Ambazonia terrorism. Now I go play for una my conversation with Joel and Shinarambo yesterday, the 7th of July 2023. For una for better understand the steps and where we do in the background. No mean that all the way we can't talk. So una go just hear they say, oh, we don't get live. Una no fight where I don't fight for back. For make me that thing happen. Even just for get Shinarambo for do social media appearance. I talk Cameroon military, they deny them. They say no, make we hold, make we do them because they don't understand them the importance of the communication where we do them. Sometimes not them, they even hold we back. By country people them. So I don't tell when I tire Cameroon government no they fight Ambazonia terrorism. Now me and you they fight them. Now me and you get the right and responsibility for fight them. So make we do our duty. Wanna listen? Good morning, Shinarambo. I don't just talk with Joel and the intention now for when I forget live broadcast for Tuesday, this Tuesday where they come tomorrow. Actually, now wait to be the date set for that Tuesday. Man, just check my calendar quickly. So today now Friday, July 7th. So Tuesday, it will be now number 11 day for July. So when I get that live broadcast around 12 noon for that Tuesday, July 11. So these fools around they make a lot of noise for Facebook, say they don't kill Shinarambo, all that kind of nonsense, and we want to counter that stupidity because some picking the day for DDS for Bush where they fulfill surrender, but they maybe they could hesitate or they could think twice because they could fear because of Shinarambo, because you also get big name, big impact and ability for help other picking the day for Bush, me then too they save their lives because for as long as the day for that Bush their life not be safe. So it would be very important for you for make an appearance and the best thing that for do a live video so that no man no go talk say na old video, na old recording. And if you do the live video with Joel for your corner, it will also make an all man know say no, na something will be recent. So now why that way I pay transport for Joel for come off for Yaoundé, come all the way for Bamenda for can see you so that when I do that live broadcast, then make it coming back for Yaoundé. So let me know what you think about this idea and if it could be okay for you and the rest. Thank you so much. I will wait for hear from you. But don't give your number for Joel and if you tell me say don't contact you, so we already get communication between the one or two. So let me know. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, good morning, Pa. Good morning. No, you don't talk fine. You don't talk fine. Yes. No, na good idea. Na good idea. Yes, I like. I will be okay for Mecca because this thing with this terrorist supporter, then the poster for Facebook say they don't kill me. So it make us some other one the way they want surrender to, they fear to throw. Yes, they fear for commode because they fear say they feel can they kill the way nothing no day. Even me too, I be the fear say I will can they kill me, but I be taking a heart for man picking. I be taking a heart for man picking say anyhow. Yes, I be taking a heart for man picking because if you not be man, if you not get heart for man picking, you not feel make decision. I will make decision say no, this thing. Say when Monday they say man they fight for freedom for none of when nothing no day, you not go work. You not go work because nothing no day like freedom. They just dey the terrorize place there for nothing. They make people the vex for nothing. Yes. So I get for we get for go live. Yeah, we'll go live me as well. Yes. We'll go live. For Mecca, met the guy, they get courage too for come out because man no be know even say at least man dey here the work are free, nothing no dey. Yes. So we'll go live na good idea. Yes.